there, how are you? My name's Jon Tyson, and I'm a pastor of a church in New York City. And the task that I've been given today to talk about is the issue of sustaining mission. How do you sustain incarnational mission? So I want to go ahead and just give you the big idea. It's simply this: the only thing that can sustain incarnational mission is love. That's it. Legalism, moralism, obligation, vision, energy will not be able to sustain incarnational mission. Love is the only thing that can sustain incarnational mission. So for a few minutes, I want to talk about how do you cultivate love then? How do you cultivate love in difficult contexts when people aren't cheering you on, where it's hard, where all the stories from the conferences don't work in real life? How do you sustain incarnational mission? So here's the principles that we've learned living this out in New York. The first one is this: it's the issue of identification. Somehow your destiny has to be tied up with the destiny of the people that you are serving. Now, where we go wrong normally when we think about developing leadership is we normally start here. We want people who are godly, and we do want people who are godly. And we think that we've got to have people with God's heart, God's vision, God's theology. But then we come along and we say, it's not enough to have nice people with good theology. We need people with the gift of leadership. They're the ones that need to go in. They're the ones who have incarnational apostolic impulses. We need to put leaders in. But then there's another step, and we say what we really need is entrepreneurs, not ones who just go into a given context and serve it, but ones who can start new things, ones who can develop it. But I think that's not far enough to really cultivate love. I think the thing we need is an incarnational presence. This is the thing that pushes it forward. Here's why. Godly people, for the most part, end up getting obsessed with theology. And so their godliness is primarily expressed through reading. It's primarily expressed through meditation in the scriptures. Beautiful, profound. But that's not enough to cultivate love. The next issue that comes along when you get leaders is they often unintentionally get caught up managing the brand of your church's mission to a particular area. So they can view their job as brand extension. And when they're accountable to leaders, they start saying, how is your particular church doing this in this context? And then entrepreneurs often get obsessed with how is the project going. And so they're excited, they're developing, but what they're developing is a project. And here's where the difference is that cultivates love. It's the difference of incarnational. Incarnational people and leaders are not just obsessed with theology, brands, or projects. They're obsessed with people. They're obsessed with people. It's the people in their community. It's the stories they see, the faces that make up the lives of the congregation that you're a part of. And this is why you will rarely develop Christ-like agony for theology. You will rarely develop a weeping, contrite condition for the area that you're serving in if it's about extending your brand. Rarely will you feel the heartache of what's going on if you're managing a project. But when your destiny is wrapped up in the destiny of your community and your people, you will feel the agony of what's going on.